makes me crazy. I dream about our babies, gazing them days and contagious. You're my baby. We know each other like the back of our hands. Understand, there's no mistaking. I'm taking 'cause you're my drug.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Asia.
And it's your boy BJ.
Back in the building.
Back in effect. Back like we never left. Y'all, we appreciate y'all for tuning in right now. Today, as you can see by the thumbnail, we are getting into Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. This is actually a suggestion via donation, so we got to give a big shout out for one of our supporters for holding us down for this particular suggestion.
Yeah.
So man, we appreciate it.
Definitely. If you haven't already, be sure you head over to my vlog channel. I'm Just Asia. Check out the content and subscribe to the channel. I also have a reaction channel. I'm Still Asia, dropping fire reactions, y'all. So be sure you check it out. The link will be in the description for both of those channels, so make sure y'all tap in.
Absolutely. If y'all watching right now, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that notification bell so y'all can see more videos from Asia and BJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not gonna wait anymore. Let's go ahead and jump into this reaction right now.
Let's go on and get into this video, y'all.
Better believe it.
Trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know, so close, no matter how far. It couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand, just like when he says like nothing else matters, it's almost like, you know, you have so many other things going on in life, but I think at the end of the day, like nothing else matters except for like the important things that really go on in life. Like for them, in particular, like Metallica, like being on the road, being on tour, you know, they can have so many like things outside of their life that's going on that you can see that you might think that matters a lot, but doesn't really matter anything to them, because to them, you know, being on tour, being on planes, being in front of the fans, like they appreciate it, but to them that's not what really matters in life. You know, getting back to their family and things of that nature.
I don't know.
know?
I think perhaps like, you know, that includes like, you know, everything that involves, you know, who they are today, like as a band in this moment. Like, so that would include like their fan bases and stuff like that. Because if you think about it, like sometimes I feel like there are points in a career of like a band or an artist even where, you know, perhaps the media almost tries to like break them down and you know, challenge the minds of people who are just looking on the outside, you know, from an outside perspective looking in on an individual. You know, take Britney Spears for example. I mean, I feel like, you know, poor girl, like she lived her entire life with people basically following her around, capturing every freaking living moment of her life. Like, how do you live to be normal like that? And she was scrutinized for it very heavily, you know what I mean? And I feel like ultimately that affected her in multiple ways, aside from like everything that was going on like with her personal life and her family and stuff like that. Like that affected her obviously, but paparazzi, just the scrutiny that she had to endure and go through at such a young age, and I feel like that affects people. And it's just like you get to a point where it's like, for her in this instance, I just feel like, you know, perhaps nothing else should have mattered for her, but it was like they wanted to make her look a certain type of way in the public eye. Granted, she probably didn't help that, okay, to call it for what it is, but I'm just using her as an example
Gotcha.
to say that it's what everybody perceives her as because of what's been seen and what's been shown, when we don't know what little poor Britney Spears was going through in her own life to say what she was having to deal with living that way. You know what I mean? So in my mind, I would think that from an artist perspective, I would be like, you know, forget of everything, all this scrutiny, all this, what the media say, what people think about us, what people say about Metallica, what they think we are, who we think we worship, all this kind of stuff. Nothing else matters. Okay, but what we got going on here, my fans, my people, my loyalty, my down, ride or dies, that's it. You know what I mean? My family, and that's all. Like, so I
nothing
like,
else matters but the important things. You know? Yeah.
Myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way.
I believe it.
Hold these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters.
see what he's saying? Open
I
mind for a different view. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, that's why he's saying nothing else matters.
Right.
And nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say. Never cared for games they play. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. And I know, yeah. matters.
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I definitely.
I feel like there's
I'm
a
feeling
different,
the meaning to this.
yeah, there's a different breakdown in this song, and I'm feeling the vibe on this. This is the first time we've heard Metallica actually do like a slow ballad like this, like ever. And so I mean, it's definitely nice to hear something new in terms of like, you know, a band like Metallica, in terms, you know, because they're so on to metal, you know what I mean, metal type of rock. But to hear this and the meaning of what this song actually means, I just, you know, this goes for anybody. Like, nothing should matter about anything about what you got going on in your own life, as long as you stay in your own path and you live right by who you are, you know what I mean, and walk that path righteously, then there's no reason to care about what people think of you and what they say about you. Like, you know, that goes from like a bully perspective, whether you're in school, high school, you know, how you live your life on a regular. If you think people are always talking bad about you, just, you know what I mean, just, you have to have that mentality. Like, nothing else matters but what you got going on, and just have faith and just believe in what you are doing is the right thing and follow that. And
that's right on target, you know what I mean, in regards to like the meaning of the song, like nothing else matters, because he even said right there, like stay true to yourself. We're gonna stay true to who we are, and like all the outside noise, it just doesn't matter. Yeah. Because at the end of the day,
change you.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about our unit. It's all about our internal unit, what we think about ourselves and how we feel about ourselves. Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's what matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I understand it, especially when you become a big group like that and you have all this chatter, like you said, on the outside about who is what, when, where, and why. And it's like you have all these lies, and all this fictitious stuff, and it's like, man, let's stay encapsulated and nothing else matters. And let's stay encapsulated in what we do. Right. And don't worry about the outside world.
And it's definitely hard to get caught up in that. It's so hard to get caught up in that, y'all. Like, because at the end of the day, people naturally, I feel like, want to appease other people. You want to be seen in a positive way to other people from the outside. And so when you get caught up in that, you start changing who you are to make other people happy. And that's when you start losing who you are, losing yourself. And at the end of the day, it just brings you more misery than it does anything, because you've wavered away from the person that you were, that you are naturally.
That's
you know what I mean?
It's the opposite of sanity.
Right.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So I like this. I liked it a lot. Yeah. But yeah.
Metallica, man, we got to keep rocking on. We got to keep rocking on. I got to.
Feel that. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. And if ain't nobody told you, I love you. And we're going to see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Your body, boy, I'm addicted. Insisting commitment, predicted your intention.